Okay, so my fourth Scrawlr box has just arrived. I thought I'd unbox it quickly and then get thinking on some artwork. So let's go. This is the August Scrawlr box. I haven't seen anyone open this yet, so I have no idea what's in here, but it looks very interesting and colourful. So, oh, these are just poking out a little. Okay, so let's have a look at the artwork first. Wow, this is insane. That's it. Detailed. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's read about it. So the featured artist is Laura Tattersfield, aka Stars Squeak. Self-taught illustrator, animator, cosplayer and Disnerd based in West Yorkshire. Oh, that's where I am, so that's pretty cool. I'll let you read that yourself. And all of the social media is just at the bottom. Cool. Okay, so the paper that we've got here is just standard white paper, but it's a little bit thicker. It's almost bordering on card, but not as stiff. So that's just both white, very smooth as well. Okay, this box out of the way. Okay, so in here, always nicely packaged. Okay, so as for the sweet, we have a Sour Shocker raspberry flavoured fizzy candy balls. It's very interesting. Okay, get this. So you get your Scrawlr box sticker as always. And, okay, I'll read out the Scrawlr challenge first is Sweet Sundae. So that's probably why there's a lot of pinky colours in there. Okay, and we'll start with the supplies. So first on the list are these Zig Clean colour brush pens. Never seen these before. So they're brush pens in 3 different colours. We've got pink, blue and yellow. A very strange set of colours. So I suppose if you're doing a sundae, so ice cream colours, I suppose that's right. So it says this is real brush, and on here it says, unlike many brush pens, the Zig Clean Colour Real Brush has an actual bristle tip which allows you to create very fine or thick lines depending on the amount of pressure used. They're available in large range of colours, including a wide selection of greys. The water-based dye ink is odourless and xylene free. So they look pretty cool. I'll get something up to test them on. I don't seem to have any paper in here at the moment. I'll just use the back of this envelope. So let's open one of these and test it. So let's open this pink one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's try this pink. Does it tell you a colour? It just says pink on it. I don't know if you can focus on that. Focus. Okay, my camera does not want to focus at this present moment. Nope, no focusing today. But that is the tip. Let's see, it'll focus on the tip. There we go. So that's the tip. It's a real brush, so it's quite fine. Let's zoom in. Okay, so that's actually really nice. I've tried brush pens like this before from the works, but this is a lot smoother ink and very, very nice. Let's see, let me quickly open these and see whether the colours are good at blending. So the blue is called Persian Blue, and the yellow is not quite yellow, it's called Flesh Colour in fact, so that's quite good. We can do some fleshy sort of people. So the Flesh Colour is very fleshy, it's actually really nice. I like that, it's very nice. And then the blue is the same. So let's see if we can blend the blue and the pink together a little bit. Okay, so these don't quite blend. No, they don't blend at all. So it's going to have to be something that doesn't require blending. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so next on this is a Kuru Toga mechanical pencil, 0.5. So that's this here. I've always liked mechanical pencils. So does it have any lead in it? Yeah, it's got some lead in it. So it's quite a fine lead, as you can see there, quite fine. Yeah. So yeah, just your average mechanical pencil, but quite a fine tip for sketching. It just says a revolutionary mechanical pencil in which the lead rotates as you draw to keep the tip sharp. That's pretty cool. Giving you a sharp, clean point for each new line created. Underneath the push button, there is also a handy eraser which is easily replaced when it runs out, just like the leads. So that's pretty standard to have your eraser under there. But revolving, I wonder how that works. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look forward to using that. Okay, so next is another gel pen. So we get these quite often in these boxes. I think I've had a jelly roll before, and then I've had that Signo white gel pen. So this is a Pentel hybrid gel grip pastel pen. So this is what it looks like. Just looks like any one, but this rollerball pen has a sculpted rubber finger grip which provides optimum comfort and control. It has a 0.8mm tip that draws a line about 0.4mm wide. The white pastel colour may not be as opaque as some other gel pens, but this allows you to build up layers of varying intensity and give great depth to your work. So let's see how it goes over this blue. Yeah, I can see that it's not as opaque like it says. It's a little bit scratchy as well, but it kind of blends in. So it kind of blends in with the ink underneath, so it's not as, and like it says, you can build up the colour. So yeah, that's not too bad. Yep. So next is the Mangaka. I can't even say this, I'm sorry. I apologise, I'll just show the pen on it. Getting my tongue twist, let's see. Why is this not... very frustrating. There we go. You can all correct me because I'm getting a bit tongue-tied saying this. So it's in violet. This drawing pen is a fine line marker with smooth flowing ink, designed for manga and cartoon work, but suitable for all other drawing styles too. The water-based pigment ink is smudge-proof with watercolours and alcohol-based markers once dry. So that's really good because I use a lot of watercolours and markers at the moment. So yeah, it's just another fine tip, but in purple. And there we go, so that'll be good for lining. And it just gives you some information about that paper. It's 180 GSM, white acid-free paper. So it's smooth and it takes markers nicely, allowing you to build up layers without bleeding through. So that's really handy. So that's all the supplies in this, and hopefully we'll create some nice artwork with this. So I'll see you in a second to do the art. So thank you for watching. Okay, so I have recorded the sketching this time for this Scrawlr box, as of course I was the mechanical pencil was included, so I thought better show how that works. And I'll do a quick review on that. I actually really enjoyed using the pencil. It wasn't as scratchy as some mechanical pencils can be, but you know, it just left a nice line. As you can see, my sketching style is very, very sketchy. You can see I use a lot of lines there, but that's not because of the pencil, that's just my sketching style. But it was a very good pencil. I would recommend getting that if you want to do quick sketches and you don't want to, you know, keep having to sharpen a pencil and things like that, because I know how annoying it can be to have a sharpener that gets lost all the time. So anyway, I know it was Sweet Sundae, the theme, but instead of doing like a glass bowl with, you know, lots of ice cream in and a wafer or something, I thought I'd just do a simple ice cream, because I tried doing cutesy faces with you know, ice cream, pigtails and things like that, but it just was not me, it was not my style, and I just really did not enjoy what I was, you know, like, trying to come up with. I just really didn't like it, so I just thought I'd do a simple ice cream, try and do a bit of realism, and that was it. I am planning on doing another video using these supplies, but I'm not going to stick to the theme. I want to diversify and do something a little bit different, maybe try out some different artwork, not just sticking to that theme, like I say. So anyway, I just did 2 simple pieces of ice cream with some kind of like a blueberry blueberry coloured chocolate. Do you know when you buy a cone and it's got chocolate, hard chocolate around the top of the cone? Well, I did that, but I made it purple rather than a chocolatey colour, because obviously I don't have those colours. So we have the raspberry ice cream at the top, and then like a blueberry or a bubblegum ice cream underneath that using the blue. So after I'd drawn it, I just did block colours. So I started off with the pink ice cream first, and I did a block colour, and I went over where I wanted it to be darker to just emphasise the darkness of that colour. And it really does, like it says on the card, it really does layer up to create darker tones to that colour, it was actually really, really handy, because it actually looks like I'm almost using several different pens, especially when I add this white gel pen over the top, because it really does not turn out white, it just lightens the colour, which is absolutely perfect for something like this, because I could get that kind of lighter pink look without having to darken the darker areas to try and make the, you know, lighter areas look lighter. So it really saves a lot of trouble doing that. And I just basically just did lots of random shapes to make it kind of look textured, closer shapes towards the top to make it look rounded, and then bigger shapes towards the bottom. I used the blue pen to darken areas even further, and I also used the purple liner pen just to darken separate areas, but that didn't really blend out very well, so I just stuck with the other brush pen. And even though when I went over areas it kind of looks like it's going opaque white, and then it dries completely, you know, transparent, but lightening that colour underneath, so you really can get several different colours out of the pens from using this white, which is perfect. Onto the blue part, which you will see in a second. I did a similar technique to the pink, but I just couldn't get the look of ice cream very much on this, so it's very different. It almost looks like it's squashed. It's like that textured part at the top of the pink, but in blue, but squashed, so that pink's almost been pushed on top of it. And that nice smooth bit that you can see at the bottom of the pink is kind of sat in the cone, so that's kind of what you can see there. That's what I was trying to get at anyway. And the cone itself, I used the skin colour, which turned out really well. It actually looked very much like a cone, and that worked out. So again, on the blue I used the pink to darken it, which doesn't sound like it would work, but it did, because it did make the blue turn almost purpley, and that's the same technique I used to make that purple chocolate dripping on top of the cone. I just mixed the pink and blue. I think I did 2 layers of pink to 1 layer of blue, and that actually worked perfectly to create a nice purple looking chocolate. And then I used that white gel pen again to add highlights to make it look shiny. So that's how I did that. I like how it turned out, and at first I really did not like these supplies, but after using them a little bit I did end up enjoying them quite a lot. And like I say, I'm definitely going to do another piece not themed around ice cream, where you will see what can really be done with these. This bit of footage that you see onwards is a little bit blurred at the top, or a lot blurred at the top, and not very blurred at the bottom, because I am filming at a different angle, because I'm not in my usual setup area. I'm in the living room of my apartment, and so I'm using my Gorilla Pod to film this, so it's not overhead filming, so it will focus on certain bits more than others. And next time I'll try and get it to focus on other things. It seemed to have been focused on my little finger there, and the bottom of the drawing, so I do apologise for that. I do try and rectify it. I think now is a little bit better. yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about this art. What I will say is, I know I said that I would put up my Mad Hatter marker art this last weekend or this week's video, but it is taking a lot longer than I thought because it is very detailed, and I consider it as one of my better pieces, and I hope you really like it, but that will probably end up going up next week instead, so I hope that's okay for everyone. And I will start working on another Scrawlr box piece that hopefully will be a bit better, but that might take me a while as well because I really want to put some thought into that and make use of these really pretty colours and vibrant colours, and the use of this pen to make them change into very different shades of colours. So I'll get on that, and yeah, I think that's everything. Please comment. I really would like to hear some feedback from you, and even suggestions as to what I should do next, what characters I should do in my marker art, what subjects I should paint, draw, colour, anything. So I really would like some of your feedback, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. It's a really big help to me, so thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video.